On the 16th of February 2010, I opened an account on YouTube under the name SimOnTrains, and 15 years later this account is still active. And to celebrate 15 years on YouTube, we're going to be revisiting a trip that I created in 2012, and that is the Big Trip. So in today's video we're going to start at Trent Valley Railway Station, head over to Manchester Piccadilly, Leeds, visit the Bayfirst railway station that was in the blog, travel on the East Coast Main Line down to London King's Cross, visit the station that made the channel infamous, and then head back to Trent Valley. So back in 2012, you could get a direct train to Stoke-on-Trent from Trent Valley. I boarded the 0743 London Midlands service to Stoke-on-Trent and then changed it to Stoke-on-Trent to get the cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Unfortunately, I can't get to Stoke-on-Trent direct anymore. Have to change trains at Stafford, and unfortunately, the train I was planning to catch at Stafford, I'm going to miss, because the 0706 London North Western Railway service is running late and due here at 7:44. So I'm going to miss the 0734 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly, but I do have plenty of time to get to Manchester Piccadilly for the train that I need to catch to get to Leeds. So the train has finally arrived, but unfortunately this is only going as far as Stafford now, not Crewe. But to be honest, we're only going to Stafford anyway.
Platform 5 for the 0800 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly via Shrew.
So we're now on board the 0800 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. Now unfortunately I can't go by Stoke-on-Trent because this service actually goes by a Crewe. So I can't recreate the journey by Stoke-on-Trent to Manchester Piccadilly, but we're on a cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly. So we have now made it to Manchester Piccadilly. Ironically, right behind me is class 323. 323-208, which was one of the West Midlands Railway class 323s. When I did this blog 12 years ago, the class 150s from London Midland were recently cascaded to Northern. And recently, the class 323s from West Midlands Railway have been cascaded to Northern. Anyway, we need to go to platform 14. So we're now standing on every commuter's favourite platform, Manchester Piccadilly, platforms 13 and 14. Waiting for the 0958 Trainspotter Express service to Redcar Central, which goes by Manchester Victoria using the old Saw cord. Now when I did this back in the day, it was a class 170 Turbo Star, and this actually went by Guy Bridge because this was the 0943 Trainspotter Express service to Hull. So we're going to board our train now and let's head to Leeds. So we have now made it to Leeds, and honestly that Trainspotter Express route I think is cursed. We arrived into Leeds about 10 minutes late. Now that train right behind me there is actually my train to Garforth, which is where I'm going next. Now I did get the 10:57 off Leeds to Garforth, but I don't think I was in time for that. So instead I'm going to get the 11:30 York service, which just pulled in the platform right now, and that will take us to Garforth, which is the station that I went to on the big trip. So we have now made it to the first station that appeared in the blog, and this is Garforth. Back then I did call them SimOnTrains British Railway Journeys, and honestly, looking back at that name now, I do hate it. Absolutely hate it. But the reason I came to Garforth is because I had some time to kill before my train to London. So I did some train spotting at Garforth, and to be honest, I don't do much train spotting I used to. I still do it with the monthly series Locomania, which comes out the first Wednesday of every month. But one thing I have noticed about Garforth station is it has changed slightly. It used to have a North Eastern Railway footbridge, a lovely wet footbridge, and it was nice, but the footbridge had to be removed and made way for a new footbridge, and Garforth station is now step-free access friendly because it does have lifts at this railway station. Honestly, it's good to see Garforth station step-free access friendly, even though I do miss that old footbridge. So the reason I come to Garforth is to kill some time before my train to London King's Cross. But also I want to talk about the past 15 years on YouTube, and honestly, it has really been a crazy ride. There's been some good moments, some bad moments, and there has been some terrible moments like my account got terminated. But luckily I managed to bring that account back from the dead, rose it from the ashes, and honestly, this account on YouTube is better than ever. But also, there's somebody who I do watch on YouTube, and her name is Train Talk with Lisa. She's from America. But honestly, she does train videos, visits places, but also the main goal of her videos is about connection. But I do recommend subscribing to her channel because she does good videos. But the reason I brought her channel up is, as I said, about connection. And honestly, the past 15 years on YouTube, I've connected with a lot of people, especially you lovely people who have been liking the videos, watching the videos, subscribing, commenting, and even sharing the videos. I just want to say thank you to you all for watching SimOnTrains for the past 15 years. And also I want to say thank you to the people who I became friends with, because I do enjoy conversations with you, I enjoy chatting with you, and there's a load of people who are on screen now that I've shared selfies with, and honestly it has really been wonderful meeting those people as well. And some that I've been friends with the channel started, some that I've been recently friends with. I want to say thank you to you all as well. Also, I asked over social media if I had any selfies that would take with me to use for this video, and the response was absolutely amazing. Honestly, I could not believe it. I want to take the time to say thank you for responding back, and thank you for sharing the selfies. It's really helped make this video, and honestly, it is really appreciated. So it's now time to head back to Leeds to catch my train to London King's Cross. Now I'm going to leave Garforth on the 1312 Northern service to Halifax. But believe it or not, 12 years ago, there was a train that departed at 1312. I think it went to Leeds, but I'm not too sure. But we are going back to Leeds so I could catch my train to London King's Cross. So let's see it arriving now and head back to Leeds. So the Northern Class 150 that's right behind me is 150-001, TicoSprinter's favourite diesel multi-unit, or his beloved. So we're now back at Leeds station waiting for the 1415 LNER service to London King's Cross. Now this actually comes from Harrogate, but comes into Leeds to reverse out at Leeds at 1415 to London King's Cross. 12 years ago the service actually started at Leeds, and it was a Class 91 electric locomotive that did the journey. And the whole reason for the big trip was to ride my very first Class 91 from Leeds to London King's Cross. Unfortunately today though it's an LNER Zoomer that'll be doing the journey. We're going to wait for this train to arrive, board it and head down to London, because the real reason I bet you clicked on this video is to see me visit Moorgate. And there's a train off Moorgate at 17:14 to Stevenage that we're going to film out of Moorgate. The journey down to King's Cross is going good at the moment. I did try to order a coffee on the app, but unfortunately I just couldn't find a way of paying for it, so I just ended up going to the buffet car and get one myself. Anyway, I'm going back to my seat now and let's carry on the journey down to King's Cross.
At London King's Cross, where we finish our journey today.
So we have now made it to London King's Cross, and honestly that ride from Leeds wasn't too bad. I know a lot of people will say they're terrible trains, the LNER Zoomers, but the look at them, they do look nice. Yes, the seats are a little hard on the inside, but it was a bit more comfortable on this journey than my previous journey that I had with LNER. Because I did Newcastle to Peterborough. I did find the seat to be uncomfortable, but a second try, it was a bit more comfortable than that journey. But anyway, we're going to leave London King's Cross now because it's time to go to Moorgate. We're going to try and film the 5:14 to Stevenage out, because when I did the big trip, it was actually the 5:13 to Gordon Hill with 313064, which sadly that unit is not around us anymore. So let's go to Moorgate and film a train out.
Customer information. Please take care when using the escalators and hold on to the handrail.
The next station is Moorgate. Change here for Circle, Hammersmith and City and Metropolitan lines, the Elizabeth line and National Rail services.
Let's go to the National Rail platforms to film the 5:14 to Stevenage out of Moorgate. So the train right here is the 5:14 to Stevenage. It's on platform 9 this time and not on platform 10. When I filmed that class 313 EMU, it's on platform 10. But we're going to film this class 717 out of Moorgate right now as it departs on the 5:14 to Stevenage. And just like that, we filmed the 514 to Stevenage without any interruptions. Anyway, let's get out Moorgate. To be honest, that view right behind me is amazing of Liverpool Street Station, which is where I'm currently at right now. Liverpool Street Station wasn't in the big trip, but I've just come here for a quick toilet break. So going back on the underground now and head towards King's Cross, St Pancras.
The next station is Farringdon. Change for the Elizabeth Line and National Rail Services.
So we have now made it back to London King's Cross Station. I'm going to get something to eat here and then walk back to Euston Station. It's only a 10-minute walk from King's Cross Station to Euston Station. So we have now made it to London Euston Station. I'm going to go in now and try and beat the Euston Stampede to find my train and then board it to Crewe, but we're getting off at Reece Trent Valley. Literally just beaten the Euston Stampede. So I'm going to board this train that's right here and let's head to Reece Trent Valley. So we have just left Tamworth and honestly there's only me in this carriage, apart from the driver as well because I'm at the front of the train. But literally there is nobody in this carriage. I could have any seat I want, to be honest, but I'm happy where I'm sitting. Anyway, let's get off at Reece Trent Valley Station.
Please speak with a member of staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
So when I got back to Reece Trent Valley, that class 350-0 was just sitting on the platform for a very long time at a red signal. But they changed the green and just departed. I think it was there for about 10 minutes, so I don't know what was going on with that. But my train to Reece Town arrived when that class 350-0 departed. So I just boarded the class 730 and come to Reece Town Station. But revisiting the big trip has really been challenging today, especially some trains that have been running late. And I've had to catch different trains and go on different routes, but in the end it did work out. But ever since I did that video back in 2012, I have been on bigger trips and bigger adventures. I have been over to Europe, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and I have done Ireland, and Ireland was a bucket list location that I had for a very long time. And honestly, 15 years of doing videos on YouTube, I wouldn't change it. Like some of the haters might say that I'm doing this to make famous, and that is a complete lie. I'm actually doing this because I do enjoy making videos on YouTube. And the better thing is interacting with you lovely people. And if you got this far in the video, I just want to say thank you for watching. I know it has been a long one today. I'm going to pop another video right here. Feel free to give that a click. The people on screen now, YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters, thank you for supporting the channel. I've been SimOnTrains. I'll see you at the next railway station so we can embark on a new journey together and for the next 15 years on YouTube. Thanks for watching.